Yo, if you're watching this and you don't know, basically, my name's Troy, and I spent a lot of years approaching women to get over social anxiety, and then eventually delving into the world of like dating and learning how to get better at dating and better at building relationships. And one thing that I've observed is that when people are trying to get more dates, when they're trying to talk to women and get them to go on dates with them, things like that, they get really, really focused on the results because the results are important. It is important to focus on what results you're getting. Like, are you actually getting more dates? Like, are you actually building better connections with women? Are you getting more phone numbers to go on more dates? Are you building a relationship with a woman right now? Like, are you actually accomplishing your goals that you set out to accomplish? Are you actually getting results? Those are important, but at the same time, you need to remember to enjoy the process, because a lot of people, when they focus too much on the results, it keeps them from taking action. And over time, the results sometimes don't matter. Like, you might go through periods where the results actually don't matter at all because you're still learning new things. Like maybe, maybe you start out and you're like really shy and you can't even go talk to a girl. And then you get to a point where you can walk up to a girl and start talking to her. And then you get to a point where you can hold a conversation for a long time. And then you get to the point where you can, get a girl's phone number and set up a date. And then you get to the point where you can actually build a good connection with a girl and start seeing a girl regularly, or maybe you're dating a couple of girls, whatever. You get to those points. Well, to get even better than that and to really, really develop a deep connection with a girl and get a really good relationship and learn what kind of girl that you really want to be with, or to get even more dates to find out what kind of girl you like, whatever your goal is, sometimes you need to throw away the results. Sometimes you need to be like, well, I got 3 dates last week with really cool girls. Sometimes you need to look at those results that you got in the past and be like, you know what, I'm going to throw those away because some new concept just came into my mind, and I want to go try being even more vulnerable and being even more authentic in my interactions. And it might feel a little awkward and clunky at first, and you might stop getting results. But, later on, you might end up connecting with girls that you really, really connect with. So it might lead to something better. You don't always need to be making consistent results 24/7, that seem to topple your last results or that seem to exceed your last results. You don't always need to be doing that. If you're learning something new and if you're trying new things, you're probably growing as a person. If you're challenging yourself, you're definitely growing. You don't need to be so focused on these results. Over time, you should be focused on results, and you should have this mindset of like everything's awesome. Like, for example, when somebody first starts approaching women, it's actually really exciting because they're like, holy shit, I can walk up to a girl I don't even know and like say hi, at the bar or on the street or whatever, and to give her a compliment. Like, I can do that. That's awesome. Like, or I can get a girl's phone number. Like, that's so cool. Like, yeah, you didn't you didn't get a date or didn't get a relationship, but like, you got a girl's number. That's awesome. Like, you should keep that mindset all the time. Or like, yo, I had an amazing conversation with this girl. You should keep that mindset while simultaneously focusing on what results you're getting. But the whole point of me making this video is to reconnect you with that mindset of everything is awesome. And sometimes to get to a new level in your personal growth, you need to forget about the results, throw away the results, and just take action. Because your past results can actually keep you from taking action. Because, a lot of guys start approaching women because they have to let go of their ego, right? Like, a lot of guys that start going out and talking to more women and getting more confident, they start out very shy. And then they'll be like, you know what? I suck. I'll admit it. I suck with women. I suck with people. I just suck right now. I need to go practice and have fun with this shit. I need to get over this fear of talking to people. I need to go out and just learn this. And then they're very excited when they go out and learn it. But then they start getting results. And then the ego comes back. But instead of the ego saying like, I'm just shy, I probably could learn this, but I don't want to because I don't want to ruin my self-image by going and getting rejected or something. Instead of that, It's now saying, oh man, what if I lose the results that I already have now? I just got like a couple dates last week. What if I lose those results? Or I just got a girlfriend. What if I lose her? That stuff starts to come in. And again, you need to let go of that. Because when you get too attached to the results, sometimes it can keep you from actually taking action. Sometimes the results can propel you to take more action, but if you're worried about losing them, if you're getting too attached to the results, you should let that go. So just remember that every single time that you take action and every time that you put yourself out of your comfort zone, regardless of whether it's showing you immediate results or it seems to be giving you immediate results, a lot of times, like when you're really uncomfortable and you're putting yourself in a new situation, even if it doesn't seem like it, later on you'll look back at that situation and realize that you actually did grow from it because you put yourself in a situation that you weren't used to, and you forced yourself to adapt. And the changes might come later in your brain. You might look back and be like, oh, I made it through that event. Like now, like a couple weeks later, you could come across some other event that's similar and be like, you know what? I feel more comfortable in this situation now because I went through that event, even though that event led to nothing and it was horrible. Now I'm more comfortable doing it again. Basically, the bottom line is anytime you put yourself out of your comfort zone, you're growing, you're adapting. And you need to, like, if you're getting too attached to the results that you're getting, sometimes in order to grow, you need to let those results go and just embrace being uncomfortable, embrace being clunky again, embrace being a little awkward again, embrace being, embrace like looking like an idiot. Because the guys that you see like on social media and just anywhere that seem to have their shit together, they're probably not putting themselves out of their comfort zone a lot. And if you were to take them and put them in some of the situations that you're putting yourself in, they would probably look just as awkward as you. So, yeah. So don't be afraid to be uncomfortable because it's good for you.